Hi everyone, my name is DJ Forever Play, and this is another life story. So, I've always had a fascination about women. Ever since I was a little child, I just love women. The way they look, their shape, their smells, the way they sound. And eventually I learned different things about women. Now, take for instance, I was 16 and I was working at a car wash. A friend of mine got me the job, and it was going pretty good. I was making some decent tips. And it was one day that we were about to close. Gates were down and everything, and ready to go. Paul, the assistant manager at the time, he wants to go home because he was in a hurry to get to somewhere, get to do something. I didn't want to ask. I just was trying to hurry up and get things done. A lady comes in this classic BMW, and she was like, "Oh, your clothes?" I said, "Yes." She said, "I really need, it's a quick car wash, please." And I was like, I looked at her, and she's very attractive. So I said, "Hold on, let me talk to the manager real quick." So I walked in and I said, "Paul, can we do one more car before we actually lock up?" And he was angry. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna go home." "Look, Paul, just do this for me, okay?" He's, "All right, man, all right, all right. Like, get her through one car wash, one regular car wash." I said, "Fine." So I got her in, took the payment, punched her in, and she's in the tunnel getting washed. So I went to the end of the tunnel, waiting for her to come out, dried her off and everything. And she was so appreciative. She said, "Oh, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I really appreciate this because I have a meeting to go to and I couldn't have my car in the state it was in." I said, "No problem, no problem. But next time you come, please come in a timely manner." "Okay, I will, I will. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you." And she gave me a nice tip, and she drove off. And I didn't think nothing of it. I just remember how lovely her face was. So, maybe about a week and a half later, and I'm at the end where when the cars come out, we're just drying them. So, who happens to come out the tunnel? It was the lady. I said, "Oh, so you made it on a decent time." She said, "Yeah. I had some free time. I just want to get my car washed." And, we dried her off. She tipped. I said, thank you very much." So she went on to the other side to vacuum out her car. And for some reason, she just kept looking over to where my area was. And I'm looking at her because her shape was phenomenal. And I was like, wow, yeah, that looks good. And my boys all like, "Come on, you want to talk to her? Go talk to her." I was like, "Man, stop. You know, she don't want me. I'm just a teenager in the car wash." But surprisingly, she started talking to me, and eventually, she got my name, she got my phone number, and I got her phone number. And I was proud. I was excited. I was like, "Wow, I got a number. I got a number." They said, "What?" "Yeah, I got a number." So we talked, for about a week. And she likes my conversation. She likes my personality. Because I may be young, but I do able to talk to older women. And she liked my energy. And she was like, "May I be so bold but to ask, do you want to go out with me?" I said, "Yeah, sure. Well, where you want to go?" She said, "I'll pick you up. I'll take you to a place I found out in the downtown Newark area." "Oh, okay." So I'm like, We made plans. It was going to be a Friday night, and I was anxious. I mean, I'm getting all showered and looking all smelling good. I get on my best clothes. Now my mother, on the other hand, she's like, What you doing? Where you going?" "Oh, I got a date." Date for who? Date with what?" "Oh," I said, a lady friend of mine." "A lady?" And I was like, "Oh my God." I'm thinking to myself, hopefully my mom don't cock block me. So I said, "Yeah, yeah." So that Friday after evening, I went outside and waited for my lady friend to approach. So I know my mother was out the window looking, and out comes this black Lincoln Continental. And I'm like, "Who's this?" And the window rolls down, and she said, "Hey." I was like, "Oh." Oh, by the way, her name is Barbara. So, yeah, I got in the car. "Hey, how you doing?" Blah, blah, blah. My mother's like staring out the window, like probably wondering, who the fuck is this? Anyhow, we're off. So we go downtown, and we go to this restaurant called Don Pepe's. They serve like seafood and stuff like that. And you were having conversation and talking and getting to know each other. But I didn't know how old she was. Now I'm 16 and she's 32 years old. So that's double my age. But she don't look 32. And we're talking, and I think she has a daughter like close to my age. I'm like, this is really amazing, and it's flipping me out. And she was like, "My age doesn't bother you?" I said, "No, it doesn't." So she ordered some lobster. I ordered some garlic shrimp and wild rice. And we had a pleasant dinner. And she was like, "I really don't want this night to end. I have a hotel room nearby at the Hilton. Would you like to join me?" I said, "Yeah, sure." I'm all anxious. I didn't know what to do, but I was down for whatever. So we drove a little ways to the Hilton and the Penn Station, underground parking. Came out, went inside the lobby. She wanted to check if she got any mail, and off we went to the hotel, into the main area, and to the elevator to our room. And I'm nervous. I am so nervous. Now, I lost my virginity when I was not 15. Well, 15, of course. But this is a whole brand new thing. I'm a young man with an older woman, probably way experienced than I am. I'm so anxiety was just overwhelming. So she opened the door, walk in. It's a nice bedroom, nice little area. See, the bathroom's right there. You want to get freshened up? I said, yeah. Yeah, get this garlic sent off me. She just laughed. So I'm in the bathroom, washing my face and washing my mouth out. And I'm thinking to myself, man, are you ready to do this? Are you ready to do this? I'm just coaching myself into doing this. I mean, you're only 16. But I said, man, when's the next time you ever get a chance like this to have an older woman, a gorgeous older woman, interested in you? So I gained my confidence and I walked out the bathroom. and I see her sprawling on her bed. She changes into some nice, comfy lingerie. And I was like, gulp. Wow, you look so, so beautiful. And so we eased into everything. A little bit of foreplay here, kissing, touching. I did not want to rush anything because I was still nervous. And eventually, I took my clothes off, and she was doing certain things to me. And then she gave me a condom, and I was like, great, thank you. I put it on, and I proceeded to enter her. And it was a magnificent moment I would never ever forget. So I spent the night into the morning, and we had breakfast, and eventually she drove me home. My mother questioned me, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't feel like hearing all this. But we gained a lot of time together. We spent about 2 years together. So by the time I was close to 18 years old, we were together, Barbara and me. And she taught me so many things about a woman's body, erogenous zones, certain places on bodies of women. Not every woman is the same. Every woman is different. You must learn oral sex. Yeah, that's why I learned how to do cunnilingus so well. So when I tell people I've been doing this since I was 16, she was the beginning part of my learning process. I was an eager student, and she was the willing teacher, teaching me everything I need to know about satisfying a woman. And I was willing to learn everything. So she has a promotion, but they're trying to relocate her to California. And she asked me, did I want to go? And at the time, I had, friends and family here in Jersey. So I politely declined. But if I would have known, then what I know now, I probably would have took that trip. And I probably would have went to California. I mean, she was sad, but she understood. I was still 18, about to graduate, and I had my whole life here. Had my whole life ahead of me. But man, I should have took that plunge. Really, I should have. And that's probably one of the regrets that I have in life. So if by chance Barbara is ever listening to this YouTube channel and happen upon this video, I would say to Barbara, you are one of the loves of my life. I appreciate everything you've done for me, everything you showed me, and I appreciate everything. I wish you well, and because I know right now she's pretty up there in age, so I bet she still look good though. One of those ageless beauties. But sometimes there are opportunities we must take advantage of that is staring you in the face. And you must realize the pros and cons in your situation. Because I look at my life now and all the situations I've been through, man, I should have took that leap and did a thing I probably would have possibly had the greatest time in my life. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to the channel and have a great day. Thank you.